Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Horror Heathen YouTube channel and the South Jersey Horror Podcast. Today, I am sitting down with a wonderful guest, Corinne DeCost, who plays Heather Succubus and the Ghost Mom, two roles in this movie called Blue Murder, which is not released yet, sadly enough. But if you happen to watch the trailer, I'm super excited about this movie, and I've already watched the trailer about 100 times because I am a big avid lover of independent horror. As much as the world hates it, but they can kiss my ass. But I love independent horror. I've come to grown to love independent horror because to me it seems like it's just more fun. I don't know. That's my opinion. If you don't agree with me, you can just go suck it. All right. Um, anyway, I'm sitting down with Corinne. Um, First of all, I want to say before I bring her in about this movie is a quick synopsis. It says on Halloween, a free-spirited nurse becomes possessed with the bloodlust of a brutal serial killer who only kills people who deserve it. Sounds a lot like other horror movies, which is cool because like I said, it looks like a really good movie. It looks like it's gonna be fun. It looks like it was fun while it was filmed. So, without further ado, let's bring on my guest. Please give a warm welcome to Corinne. How the hell are you doing?
Hi, wonderful. How the hell are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's Easter Sunday, and I really appreciate you taking the time out to stay with because I know you're probably away from family and all that stuff like that. I'm sick. My wife is sick, unfortunately, so we can't be around family today. So we're just shacking it up at home. Um, anyway, we're two petri dishes. We're not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. So if you could please tell us, well, I so on a personal level, I want to know who you are and how your acting career got started.
Oh gosh, well, I actually started in utero. My parents met in theater, so I've truly been doing this my entire life. I started with little community theater over in New England, did shows my entire childhood, went on to act and direct in sketch comedy in college. The sketch comedy troupe I started at my college is still running like 12 years later. And then eventually I made my way out to California. I did the Stranger Things experience for a year doing stunts, among other things. And then I also have performed for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. I've done a variety of short films, of vertical shorts, of really anything I can get my hands on. I love performing. I love bringing characters to life. I've done a lot of SFX stuff recently, some aliens, zombies, whatever you can turn me into. I love to be turned into. And that brings me to Heather for Blue Murder and originally Party of Darkness. So Blue Murder is actually a spin-off of Party of Darkness, which is really where Heather comes from. Heather's the lead role in Party of Darkness, but Blue Murder would be so Party of Darkness is kind of one big anthology series. It's a group of people who are telling stories around a campfire, and those stories lead to Heather revealing herself as a succubus and a demon. And in Blue Murder, that is actually one of the side stories of Party of Darkness. So Blue Murder originally started as part of this anthology series, and then Justin, the director of Blue Murder, decided it was really fun and wanted to see more of these characters. And so he put together an entire script for Blue Murder, and it started as just like a couple day shoot as this short as part of the anthology, but it became its own thing. And I wasn't originally attached to Blue Murder at all because my character is not a part of this story, but Justin threw in a little cameo for Heather anyway, because he said he couldn't do the movie without Heather. And then because I do so much SFX and like throw me in a costume kind of stuff, I ended up doing the ghost in the window as well, because I'm fine with wearing contacts and being put in whatever makeup and whatever they need me to do.
Essentially, you're a yes actor, and I love it. So
Yeah.
it's like give me a role, I can do it. It's possible, anything's possible, right? The sky's the limit. So to rewind a little bit, Halloween Horror Nights, we went to the one at Six Flags this past October,
Oh,
and
awesome.
holy shit, I loved it. I mean, I mean, despite the walk of the 30 miles around the theme park, I mean, it's we did the whole Stranger Things experience. We did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We did the oh god, The Conjuring. I think Annabelle as well. I can't remember what it was, but I absolutely loved it. It was my first time going, so I had a really good time. I mean, I love horror. I like scary, spooky shit. So it was great. So, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one is what stuck out the most to me. So they put the most effort into it. So, and I absolutely loved the set, the way they did the makeup, the special effects, the strobe lights, everything was really cool. Um, and what else did you do? You did Halloween Horror Nights, and what else?
Well, I did the Stranger Things experience was a standalone. Right now, I think it either just finished its run in Brazil or is still running in Brazil,
Right.
moving to Sydney, Australia. But it went alongside the release of season four. I did 6 months in San Francisco and then 6 months in Los Angeles just doing this show.
Jesus Christ, that sounds like a lot of traveling to me. That's too much for me. I'll stay home in New Jersey where the things at for me. So, as you mentioned, this movie is a direct spinoff of Party of Darkness, and which is the horror comedy, which I want to see as well. Is that available to watch anywhere?
It's only available in film festivals right now. So
Okay.
we have screenings semi-regularly right now. We did Horror Hound Festival. We did Days of the Dead Festival. We did MegaCon. So we've been at a variety of fairly large horror festivals, but we're still kind of going around a little bit. I believe we'll be at Midsummer Scream this summer over in Southern California. So we'll be around, but we haven't hit streaming or, wide release or anything like that yet.
Lumber, so I'm gonna watch it now because it just I love. I mean, okay, general consensus: people do not like spinoffs, but for me, I like spinoffs. But it depends on the show. Like you have The Walking Dead, you have like this spinoff over here, this spinoff over here, and like, please stop. It's ridiculous. Come on now. The only spinoff I watched The Walking Dead was the one with Michonne and what's his nuts. I can't remember his name now. It's been so damn long. Anyway, spinoffs are good if you can stick to the story. I mean, if you stick to the original storyline and you don't try to add too much to it. So I really do want to see Party of Darkness and Blue Murder because, like I said, I love independent horror. And holy shit, dude! Like I said, the trailer is amazing. I mean, I love the music. I love people who I've never seen before on the screen, which is a nice, you know, hey, a breath of fresh air, I guess is how you want to put it. So it looks great. It looks phenomenal. So what can you tell us about your part in? Okay, I'm sorry. In part, your character in Party of Darkness. I mean, just like a brief synopsis of it.
Yeah. Well, Heather is an interesting character because you can tell she's up to something really from the beginning of Party of Darkness. She's very quickly revealed to be the ex-girlfriend of a character you don't see for most of the movie because he hasn't gotten there yet and they're waiting for him. And like he's just the friend that's really late for everything. But she's the ex-girlfriend who is kind of stalking her ex-boyfriend's friend group and shows up to this cabin uninvited. So she's very mischievous. She's up to something from the very beginning, and she just kind of invites herself along for the journey. The guys are planning on watching a lot of horror movies, but their like Wi-Fi isn't working, and they lose service and lose power, so they can't watch their DVDs, and so they have to tell stories instead. So it cuts to several different stories. Each is by its own indie horror director, and each is really fun on its own. But I think that's really why Blue Murder works really well, is that it's not really a spin-off. It actually utilizes the scenes from Party of Darkness as part of the story. So it's just expanding on the short that is in Party of Darkness rather than trying to create an entire new story. It's just telling you more about that story.
Okay, so there's no mass confusion, I hope, about the intertwining of the stories. Um, for those who just heard that, I hope you're listening because I'm paying attention to what she's saying. Um, if not, then you need to reevaluate your entire life because you should be paying attention anyway, because it's a good show. Anyway, so What appealed to you to audition for the role of Heather, or did you have to audition at all?
I did audition. I had auditioned for a different role in Party of Darkness, not really realizing because on the actor side of everything, you just see random roles show up. You don't really necessarily know what it's for. You might see like a horror movie or something, but you don't have the whole script. You're just kind of randomly auditioning for stuff. So I had seen one horror something come through, did a little scene. I had to scream, which probably either scared my neighbors or they're not concerned about me at all. I had to scream in my self-tape. And then that character, I found out from Justin later on. He was like, we really liked you for that, but we had already, figured out who the husband was supposed to be, and the two of you didn't look like you would be together, like you looked too young, and it just didn't work out. So they had watched me for this one role in one of the shorts and decided I looked too young or whatever. And but they remembered me. And so when I applied later on down the run, not even knowing it was the same project, they remembered me and asked for my tape again. And that was for Heather, who is a goth girl. And I saw it come in, said, I'm not really goth, but this sounds really fun. So I found some black lipstick and, tried to play up a goth look that I don't have naturally. And apparently they liked it. I didn't realize how large of a role Heather really had at the beginning. And I'm not sure if they did either. I think she kind of pushed herself forward in the story naturally because I think originally they had really kind of planned for the guys telling the stories to be a little bit more of like the headliners, but once one of the backstories was assigned to Heather, and then I ended up playing in that backstory. Heather took over a little bit more of the film, and it kind of became a little bit more about Heather, but it wasn't originally where I had auditioned or what I had planned for. And I mean, it was a great journey, and Heather was so much fun to play. And it was actually really fun to start with the role. And then since we decided I was going to play in this backstory, actually kind of talked myself into it. They were talking about they wanted to audition kids to play a younger version of me. And then I was like, well, I can play the younger version of me, just joking around. And they took me seriously. So I ended up playing the younger version of myself, but I hadn't made that easy for myself at all because I hadn't planned to be younger me. So I had to find ways to like younger the character, which was a fun little challenge, but I think we pulled it off.
So, two things. You said you had to screen for audition tape.
What's that?
You had to screen for your audition.
For the first audition, yeah.
Can you read that screen for me or no?
Not right now because my
Okay.
partner's sleeping in the
Okay.
next room.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think
Don't mess
it
that up. I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm not killing her. Okay.
Yeah. It's only 7 o'clock here in California, so I'll let
Oh
him sleep.
wow.
It's
Yeah.
still Sunday, so
Send him on my apologies. I'll never ask that again. So, don't scream, please. I'm gonna freaking out. Okay. So, the movie Blue Murder, which is you've already explained what your character has to do with the film. Is there any way you could re-emphasize about that at all?
with Blue Murder, Heather doesn't have much to do with the main story because Heather's not really supposed to be there. She is very mischievous and magical and manages to make her way anywhere she wants to go. But in Blue Murder, it really is about that story, that side story that is technically in the mind of the character of Justin in Party of Darkness. He's just telling a story to entertain his friends, and this is the story that comes out. And Justin is actually played by Justin, who is the director Justin of Blue Murder. So he tells the story that he has actually directed.
So I like how you gave us a description of the movie, and But for me, again, I'm going to reemphasize this again because if the audience will like it, then kiss my ass. So I'm going to reemphasize that I must admit that I am intrigued. So, and I cannot wait to see this movie because you said there's no release date on it yet. Unfortunately, that really sucks because it's on my list. It's like at the top of my list right now because so. Um, However, it does look good. It does look amazing, and I can't wait to talk to Jewel about this. Um, yeah, I've been following you guys on Instagram the entire ever since I discovered Blue Murder Movie on Instagram. I'm like, dude, this looks amazing. So, for those that are listening, go follow Blue Murder Movie. I can't speak today. Blue Murder Movie on Instagram, and it shows like a bunch of skits, has a trailer, and a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. Check it out because this looks really fucking good. I mean, again, I cannot wait to see this movie. So, also from what I understand, there's an Indiegogo page for this as well.
I think they might have just wrapped up on the Indiegogo, but
Oh,
it
that
might
sucks
be
because
around.
I checked out this morning. I wanted to buy a perk for a special thanks credit, and so if it happens, I'll drop the link in the comments just in case they want to get back to
Yeah.
it. Um, so what are some of the perks that you can get with this? Do you know off the top
Oh,
of your
I
head?
I know that they always do like because Justin has a wide variety of films that he's done that he calls the Suckiverse. They have a Blu-ray, they have DVDs, they have you can like name characters in the movie and they have a variety of like props and stuff that you can claim.
I'm a huge sucker for special thanks credits on IMDb. I mean, you surprised how many Indiegogo things I've backed so far because independent horror is an awesome thing. So, um, what's next for you? Anything exciting coming up you want to talk about?
Oh gosh, I have always a variety of things. I'm always trying to sign up for more stuff. But right now, I'm starting to promote a new horror short called Talk Talk, where I'm possessed by a puppet. That one's really fun. I also have a horror short called The Awakening, where I play a zombie. That should be out May 1st on YouTube. And then we just dropped the Party of Darkness theme song. It is a huge earworm. I'm singing it literally all the time. And my partner will play it from the other room. Like we genuinely listen to this song all the time. It really is such an earworm. It's very like Oingo Boingo, Talking Heads kind of vibe to it. It's very like we love the 80s slashers and we love the 80s music, and that kind of
Okay.
comes together for Party of Darkness.
So
I
I'm writing
also
this down
have,
as I go. So,
oh yeah,
is the theme song available on YouTube?
yeah, it just released like I want to say like a week ago. So it's up there on YouTube. You can see some clips from Party of Darkness and a little bit of Heather in her full succubus form that took about 6 hours in the makeup chair.
So I'm definitely gonna check out the Party of Darkness theme song on YouTube because oh my god, I cannot wait to see this movie. Please tell them to hurry up and release this damn thing. Seriously, because I'm excited to see it. Anyway, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking the time out to explain everything about Blue Murder. I'm super excited to see this. I'm going to drop the link in the comments for the Indiegogo to see if I can, convince somebody to bring it back up. 'Cause I want a special thanks credit, damn it. So, anything else you want to add about this movie at all, or you good?
Oh, I'm so excited to be part of it. And I know that Justin and Randy are cooking up some other stuff that will definitely be coming soon as well. So hopefully we'll get to share some of this, but we've definitely got more coming and a lot more indie horror.
Sounds great. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Easter Sunday. I mean, thank you. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. So, I wish you nothing but the best of luck in your career
Thank you.
and your future movies coming up that sound great. And I will definitely see you on the big screen.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the wonderful, the beautiful, the talented Corinne DeCost, who plays Heather in Part 8 Darkness and Blue Murder. Check out the trailer on Instagram right now. I don't care what the fuck you're doing. Drop what you're doing. Check it out. And you will not regret it. I promise. And you have a wonderful Sunday.
Thank you very much. You too.